YTPC, Forged Smoking Pipes here. This is like the third or fourth time this video has been tried. Lots of technical difficulties. Pipe was clogged once. Must have packed it too tight. Yellow Jacket dive bombed me the second time. My nose kept itching. Hit the pause button. And then didn't hit it again, so I started the video over and I was going to have to patch them all together. So, I threw them all out. Now, what you heard before but will never see is in the Medico Guardsman, finally restored by Cane Rod Piper, there's the original sugar barrel. And what I was telling you was when I first tried the new Carter Hall, first char light right out of the box, first thing that hit my mind was sugar barrel. The taste on the initial char light was just, that's the first thing it did. It's like, sugar barrel. So, I went to comparing them. Now, on the cutting room floor, what you won't get to see, was in the Scott's burner pipe, was Carter Hall. I lit them both up for the char. The char was very similar. And I'd set one down, light the other one, or relight the other one. I'll also let you know that the original sugar barrel is a little bit more bitey for me than Carter Hall. Let's see here. What else did I tell you? Oh yeah, I haven't set any wheelbarrows on fire today. But sugar barrel, great blend, especially after you burn off the, I'm guessing it was still PG. Still a little bitey. Very good though. Would recommend, if you get a chance to try some, do it. The matches don't do it justice. Not saying the matches are bad. The sugar barrel matches are good blend, but they don't touch it. I find that's true in a lot of things. You get close, and that's probably all they're really meant to do. I chased a lot of blends trying to find a match to Carter Hall. Never really got it. Got one close. What I did find was suitable replacements for it, not a match. Yeah. Fall bugs. So we're at the end of the sugar barrel. Means this is like the fourth attempt at the video. And Really don't have that much left, so I'm not going to reload that one. I'll save it for a special occasion. A good friend of mine hooked me up with a little batch of it. The Guardsman. Now let's see if we can get the Carter Hall to go ahead and relight. Much smoother on the retro. That Carter Hall, I don't remember if it was on this video or one of the ones I threw on the cutting room floor. Done a retro hail and it like to make me jump out of my seat. Yeah. For me, with the way I smoke, it'll be Carter Hall over at the Sugar Barrel. Preferences. Like I was telling my wife the other day, we gave up eating meat. I guess almost 2 years now. She did for sure. I've had a little bit here and there, but you can't expect anything you make out of vegetables to be an exact replacement. So you make something that's close, but what you do is make something you like to eat out of it, the vegetables or whatever, the beans, all that. Riced cauliflower with taco seasoning is very close. It comes to turn out that I really like the taco seasoning. The meat was the texture because I really didn't taste it. So I can add the seasonings and everything to the riced cauliflower. Put it in a pan with onions and peppers and do it all up. Roll it up in a corn tortilla. Or take the corn tortilla and toast it and make shells out of it. Good enough for me. I wouldn't want to live on the difference. But I do it for her health and mine. Told her the other day, honey, I eat like this so I can smoke my pipes longer. I don't recommend saying that to your wife. She did admit to me, however, she, not liking the smell of smoke, prefers the pipe over cigarettes. I consider that a win. She's an ex-smoker. They're the worst. Seems to be the only country road that leads to town. Everybody drives down that road. I was told once by a guy that grew up in this area that this road's a shortcut between a little town called Pettigrew and the big town of Huntsville. Mind you, the big town of Huntsville only has 2,300 people in it, but it has the only Walmart close. So a lot of them cut the country roads gonna quit going over the mountain back here behind me to go around it. All right with me. I'll wait about them all. Well, my friends, made it through that pipe too. How much time we got? We're at 10 minutes. Start a new job tomorrow. I'm hoping that gives me more time to make videos again. Find me a lapel mic, I'll go back to making them in the vehicle. My replacement vehicle for the first mobile studio tends to be a little louder on the inside. A little Ford Escape, tire roar. Makes me want to talk loud and talk over it, and of course I imagine it's hard on y'all's ears and everything, so I'm a little reluctant to do it in the vehicle. I have done a few. Ash can. It's a 5-gallon bucket, but with rocks and sand in the bottom. Dr. Graybo, orange spade. That's my favorite of the Graybos whenever they get the screw-in shaft. And I know there's a term for it. I used to say it all the time, but it's slipping my mind. Don't like smoking bowls back to back. I like to let the pipes rest. Of course, at the end of the day, I take them in and clean them up, but I usually carry 2 or 3 with me during the day so that with a chance that I get a couple bowls back to back. And yes, I would. Yes, I do. I don't have to use the same pipe because I don't like getting them real hot. And I know the old timers used to use one pipe all the time. And that one's been with me for several years. First opened the package, I didn't care for it. I tried it almost 30 years ago and didn't care for it then. Bought it on a whim a couple years ago. Thought I'd try it again. Didn't necessarily care for it then, but after it sat around a while, mellowed out, very good stuff. Of course, I think that's one of the ones they quit making. Not sure. Somebody fill me in. I know a lot of those didn't make the fold. Well, it sounds like the natives are getting restless. About to have a bunch of herd run to the door. My wife with a bunch of rabbits she just tattooed. Getting ready for sale, I guess. No, they're show rabbits. They go to the people that take them to shows and take care of them and groom them and do all that stuff. Some make them pets. They have a long life. See, that's a little bitey like Sugar Barrel. Both of them are Middleton, I think. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they're both Middleton. Wonder if they just added cherry to Sugar Barrel and called it cherry. I don't know. Just a thought. But I bet one of y'all know. Hit me up in the comments, see what you think. Tell me about it. Watch EBC. I'm gonna get off here before they come blasting through that door. And y'all be safe out there. Old Ford is signing out.